I go, guys, I have flu, I have stress. My Durban July outfit by Wuzizi.
Young.
I know I got myself vest.
This year, the gist that I got was...
How much? Because last year we 50,000.
Okay.
I'm assuming all of us here used to wear uniform against 16 June, right?
I've never done that, unfortunately. No.
You wear uniform?
No.
When people are going through a lot, they always try to take it out to people that care about them most of the time. And they take, when feeling nice, they take it to people that don't really care about them.
The only successful cancellation that I know of is Nonhle Thema.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
Thank you. Exactly my point. I'm a person that believes the victim first, always. You know, whatever happens, whoever it is, you say that until it's someone you know.
Yanda's eating Skopas, dog.
I have like a Skopas
Right
now.
This has to be an economic indicator.
What is up, guys? My name is K, and welcome to Spreading Humor.
Hey man. Yes, that's
Hey man, what's up everybody? It's on what's on your screens and welcome to Spreading Humor.
Hello, what up? It's your boy We're doing it and shit. And welcome to Spreading Humor, baby.
Yes,
Another Sunday.
Another one.
Another one.
Eish, man, yo.
New week, new thoughts.
Okay, for what
Go, guys, I have flu, I have stress. My Durban July outfit by Wuzizi.
Young.
I know I got myself vest.
I'll go buy it.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know if they stole it or it got lost, right? So I got my outfit yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I went out to do my stuff because I was like, no, it's sharp, Baba.
Yeah.
I do. When I come back, I'm like fitting the whole thing, right? I can see that the pants are a bit loose here on the like hips area. So I'm like texting my stylist. I'm like, dude, can you like... Ooh. So I text them like, hey, B, like, King, is it possible that you alter this thing like on the hips? Yeah, but she's like, yeah, sure. Uber connect, yeah, cool stuff, no problem. I request this driver, accepts. By the way, I put all the details. I do this with all the drivers. Directions, code for when they arrive at the gate,
You
right?
give them direction when you see a 3 turn left.
No, dude.
Oh, okay.
From the gate, take the second right.
Oh, okay.
You understand? It's block what
That's how they
is on
give
the...
directions in Botswana.
That's how you should give directions.
No, in
Like
general.
the
Oh, when you see the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you. So sharp, I put like all the details I described to him, you understand? So Uber also gives the option for the driver to come at the door and take the parcel, or I go to the driver and like give it to him in the car, right?
Yeah.
So I do because it was very cold and it gets very flu, my nose is blocked. You understand?
Let's. Friday sometimes. Yeah.
So sharp, cool. I select the option 2 for him to come in, right? I decide to test my direction work. Number 1, let's start there. And I put the directions in the notes thingy. Hi, cool. He texts, he's like, I've arrived, yeah. I'm like, I'm at the door, yeah. He's like, Uber doesn't allow us to get into the building, what. I'm like, well, that's weird because they gave me the option to do that. You understand? I'm like, but okay, it's fine, I'm coming. I step outside. He's not like by my building, right? Okay, cool. I'm like, I'm texting. I'm like, I can't see you, ever. He's like, and then I can see him do a U-turn because he was like up the same street, but like up there. You understand? And then I can see him doing a U-turn and coming down towards me, right? Cool stuff. Then he takes a left, which is the wrong direction. You understand? I'm like, you took the wrong turn, yeah, bro. He says to me, how can you see me? Because you said you can't see me. I'm like, but you were driving towards me though. But okay, sharp. And then he turns around again. Then I wave at him this time, yeah, bro. Sharp, he comes towards me. I get to the window. I greet him. I'm like, hello. Silence. Okay. I give him the parcel.
Yeah.
He takes it. And I'm like, thank you. Silence. And then I wait for a few seconds because maybe Unali like some questions. Who am I gonna find there? The person, you know what? Sharp, he doesn't say anything. And then I go back into the house. Sharp, after like 5 minutes, he texts me. He's like, the Uber, it's not showing to where I, like you see when it says start the trip.
Yeah.
He said it's not showing, right? I'm like,
Something is sus.
okay. I'm like, wait, let me check on my end. Yeah, bo? I'm like checking destination, address, everything correctly. I'm like, hey, there's nothing on my side. Yeah, bo? He's like, hey, let me check on my end. He checks whatever that he checks. And then I ask him, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me send him the address, like the actual address. Yeah, bo?
Yeah.
And then he responds is like, I can't use like Waze or like maps to navigate to the destination because Uber won't pay me my money. I'm like, okay, fair. He's like, the only thing I suggest you to do right now is to come fetch your parcel and cancel the ride. Understand? At first, I sat there for a minute. I'm like, hey, maybe he just doesn't want to do the delivery anymore after that interaction. I'm like, okay, fair. I'm coming. As soon as after I text that, he texts back, he's like, no, it's fine now. I'm like, okay, cool, thank you. Sharp. At my like it was like 35 plus minutes. I'm monitoring him, like I'm looking at Uber, you know, sharp at the ride. Okay, cool, sharp. Nonhle texts me, right? She's like, how far is the Uber? I'm like, I go to the app. The ETA initially was like 12:27, and then now it changed to 12:37. I'm like, okay, sharp. But then he was 2 minutes away. So then I go back to Nonhle. I'm like, no, he's like 2 minutes away. So now I'm looking at him, right? So now, ustopile.
Ow.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, why ustopile? Because I know that it's not an estate where you have to like be at the gate and like, you know, code and all of those things. Sharp. Okay, why am I doing this? So sharp, he's like now waiting there, like umile. So now I'm looking at it. Yeah, he's not moving. Yeah, so then I text him. I'm like, is there a problem? Yeah, and then Ankara are there's no one to collect. Mind you, he's not even yet at the destination.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I'm like, okay, cool, fine. As I'm about to text him, he texted now. He said, there's no one here to collect the parcel. Ride ended. How? Dude, ride ended kanjani, dog. You're not even at the
And
destination.
also red ended yet disappear. Rate the driver.
Yeah, rate the driver. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No ways.
Yeah.
I'm like now going into the app, checking. So then I see that picture. You see when like proof of delivery. He's now taking a picture outside somewhere where he was. Random place where he was. He's now taking the thingy, put it there outside. He's taking a picture to show that the thing is delivered and there was no one there to, obviously, for evidence for Uber.
Yeah.
Should I report to anything, right? I'm like, okay. I'm like,
Can't
B, this nigga says he was there outside. This is the picture he sent me. He said there was securities there. But just like, there's no securities by my house. There's no boom gates. There's no... Understand? Cool stuff. I'm like, okay, now what? I'm like, when I was monitoring the ride, I saw it said Tuscan, right? So I'm guessing that's like where he was, or that's the name of the estate.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Nonhle's like... Nonhle's like, no, I know this estate. I'm like, okay, she says she's not going to drive there, right? She goes, they have feet, the security are like, nobody came here, my babes. Nobody was here. Nobody dropped off anything here. I'm like, whoa, what? Yeah, the securities were like, no one was here. There was no thing that
so
was
apparently
here.
Durban July mass music.
Yeah?
What's the way forward? What's the solution?
Joe. So basically, Nonhle and I just ended up saying that we want to have to buy material. She went to buy material this morning.
Yeah.
Just to like do a different design, a simpler one, just for the sake of having an outfit.
Shit, like
Yo.
you YW have the same thing. This is the first time.
It's just white
Why
dab.
double? Why dab?
What?
White dab.
Oh.
Because YW, it doesn't sound good, so it's just white dab. Anyway,
YW and Nonhle matata di essentially in
the outfit,
flight ya
Joe.
kabanna.
oh yeah. I feel like every year there's like, I don't know, I always experience like a wardrobe malfunction. Even this year, the outfit is way too small. It can't go like above my knees.
How tight is it?
So, it's tight. But you know what? The problem is, with me, I want everything that I wear to be tight.
Yeah.
Like I always tell my seamstress, my designer, whoever, my tailor, that I don't want to be able to breathe. If I can breathe, it's a problem.
Yep.
So everything needs to be tight. Unfortunately, this time it was just way too tight. So hey, Durban, July, next year and definitely. At least you have like a way forward.
I have to have one.
I have to. It's a must.
Yanda, the rest was so tight last year. Would you like a dustbin, like a Durban July?
Okay, no, he's capping. You know how like at Durban July, like you're basically walking in everywhere. Unfortunately, there's no golf carts. And when you're doing like your job, you know, interviewing people, you need to be on the move.
Yep.
So I wore some like uncomfortable ass shoes. And obviously we're at Durban July, we're in front of the people, politicians, celebrities. So there's no in how
Makutumela.
So there's no way in hell like I'm going to take off my heels because now like we're in the
Like, come on, read the room.
Read the room, bro. You don't want to catch all the smoke. So now, like there was no in hell that I was going to, you know, take off my shoes. So now Spiwe and Tato. They come with this dustbin.
I do.
Nobody didn't have anything inside.
They didn't have anything inside. So like, Yanda, you're limping everywhere. Just hop inside the dustbin. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it.
Yeah.
I thought I could just feel it. It was so insane, bro.
I think that's cool, guys. But they were all golf carts, though.
Aye, budget. Budget. Who do you know?
Who do you know? No, you know what's crazy about like Durban July? Like, it's like it changes the whole mood. Yeah, go Durban. So now I told myself, even I told my mom was like, hey, this year we got Mamzo. And now I'm not gonna go to a place whereby Durban July is easy for you to feel like small.
Yeah,
one thing people don't talk about at Durban July, it's easy to feel small because number one, everything is expensive. You need to know people. You need to be able to maneuver from one marquee to another. I don't even think one marquee is enough at Durban July. What how do you so style? No, I'm going to
be on the move.
Like, but at least Hollywood bets
and a huge shout out to Hollywood Bets, man. The world's biggest soccer spectacle is at an all-time high, and it's time to prove you're more than just a fan. Welcome to the Soccer Panthers Challenge, the ultimate test of your football knowledge. We are putting a massive 5 million rand jackpot on the line. Think you can outsmart the pundits and call the games? All you need to do is just place a bet of 500 rand or more using the bet slip, correctly predict all the winners, and that life-changing share of 5 million rand could be yours. But the action doesn't stop with a single bet. Every selection you make helps you climb our exclusive pay-to-play leaderboard. Complete head-to-head against fellow supporters, climb your bragging rights, and fight for your share of additional 500,000 rand in prizes. It's time to back your football instincts. Head straight to the Panthers Challenge site right now, and you could win all these massive prizes. Don't just watch history being made, be a part of it. Predict, compete, win big. Visit the Panthers Challenge site today and see if you have what it takes to take the top leaderboard. I also want to ask, who do you guys think is going to be best dressed this year at Durban July?
You know Linda Mthobane?
Oh, yes. She always takes it.
Enough for not DJ Tira.
Dude, apparently Thingy doesn't have a marquee this year. What
But no, he went to another marquee.
Sure.
Because he was called on Music Pulse and he said Afro Nation marquee is not there, but he's gonna be there. The Durban July.
Afrotainment.
Afrotainment. Oh, okay. It's Nonhle Portugal.
Go on.
So he's going to another marquee. I don't know what marquee he's going to, but yeah, I just like DJ Tira when he's at Durban July, man.
I get that, but now I also have a question, and I wish he was here to answer it. Why does he not have a marquee this year? Did he say why on Piano Pulse?
Did he say why?
No, he didn't say why.
He didn't say why.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but we're not Linda Mang.
Linda Mthobane, I agree. Jessica Nkosi, she's always best dressed too. I don't know if Nandi
Jessica Nkosi kwa Big Brother, ne?
No,
what?
Isva.
Okay.
Nandi Madida.
Okay.
That's if she's going this year. Also, I wonder why Bonang stopped going actually.
To Durban July, ne?
Yeah. And she's like, booked and busy. Yeah, booked and busy, booked and busy.
Does Black Coffee go to Durban July?
No.
He doesn't, ne?
No.
But he was like, you know what, Durban July, guys. The truth about Durban July. I nyako snadilo chidin right. Takile buche Durban July na. Matsivitivi ngwana.
Okay.
Number one, Sanchumelo Matsivitivi. Number two, Durban July is much nicer, much funner when everything is sponsored.
To be fair.
Why actually Guzumela?
Oh, okay. I was thinking brands, but okay.
No. This sponsor charna this one.
To be fair.
Mama was sponsor killing Zela Mudim.
Yeah.
Lankusha.
Fair.
So Durban July I nyako shekela but if you're there, if it's Sunday right now and you're watching this and was takile Durban July, kile one.
No, but what about Durban July makes it expensive?
I'm gonna speak from a girl's POV.
Yeah.
Moriri. And I grew up with a mom that like every time we went to like someone's birthday party or anything, like she always bought me a new dress. So now I feel like every time I go somewhere, I not only need a new outfit, but new hair. So now not only are you installing that hair, but now you need to buy new hair. Dress. This year, the dress that I wanted to get, the dress that I got was...
How much? Because last year we 50,000.
Okay. Yo, calm down.
Okay.
Times two that this year.
100K.
Imagine.
Yanda.
So on top of the dress, now shoes. I see shoes, bag. Okay, sharp. Well, now you have all of that: photographer, videographer, flights,
hotel,
accommodation. What else do you need? When we get there, maybe you're not an influencer. You're not getting sponsored by a brand. Now you need to buy your own alcohol.
And alcohol, they inflict things. So here's the thing. Let me tell you.
Excuse me.
The fact that you already like me, that song. You did yourself a favor. No, you would go to work most of the time.
Let's say because you can have fun without alcohol.
Yeah. You get me? Let me tell you, the restaurant close by Durban, they take their menus, they put them in a safe nicely, and they print out a menu. Your laptop. Durban July menu. Everything else by
even the flights too, accommodation.
Everything.
Yeah, no, true.
So I feel like Durban July I see financially, and that's something that people don't speak about.
True.
People think it's all about wapar or suit.
To be fair, because remember last year, that lady that went to Durban July, and for then she got stuck in Durban. These things happen. Yes.
No, you're right. You're right. And I'm looking at it from a perspective of someone who has to book accommodation and transportation for like 10 plus people. You know? So that's a lot of money.
And also, you know what's crazy? You know what I would just on Durban July. People like I'm trying to like make people understand it. When you're there and you don't, people think you felt like an Instagram post in a picture. When you're there and you don't have your shit in your ducks in a row, it shows.
How?
Like it shows. Number one, there's a ticket that makes you go through all the maquis and see, maquis yangi, maquis donut, maquis namunu, maquis yangi. You can't enter all those maquis.
You can't.
And it'll show.
Durban July go fellow gena here there.
Because it was our first time going last year, so we really wanted to like experience the whole thing. Because you know some marquees are for like CEOs, politicians, so obviously it's not yes, it's just middle vibes, you know. Then you go to another marquee and that's where you get Calvin Momo, Kabza De Small. So that's why you need to go everywhere to experience.
Okay, I see. Hey, now I only went to one.
Why?
Why?
I mean, I didn't know you have to go to all these markets.
You don't have to be fair, actually. Dude, do you think if you went out like on a night out with Zillian and I, you would survive? Because we like things.
What do you guys do?
What don't we do? Let's start there.
Masu is gonna be like you when you started like chilling with us. That thing of like, I'm going to my room and stuff like that.
I'm going home. No, like a night out, like we're going to Zouk, we're going to Louis.
I would survive. I am the one who normally recommends second locations.
Really?
Because of the hot phone.
It depends, dog. Yo, there was a time where we went out, dog. I don't know, but okay, that time I was going and I was just trying to forget my problems.
Now that I forgot.
Now that I forgot.
No, now that I remember. Maso postile motu. So maso.
Light mode, dark mode.
Like mode. Come on, re-explain it. Come on now.
Actually.
Bro, that's my friend. That's Uma Kosoke. That's my friend.
So what rage be?
Mara le a tshwanelana mo.
Aye. Yo, you know.
Wena bakgotsi ba ka moka bona. Hey, jiggy, heavy.
Please.
I said, please.
No, but what was the intention? Light mode, dark mode.
No. MK is my friend. He's been a friend of mine when I started staying in Pretoria. We started being friends since then. We're really good friends.
That's cute. I don't have any male friends. Actually, no, except one, Celia.
I like some male friends there, and ik hem phone like kinala matata o re o mpotsa machini.
He's capping. I won't say like what you said, but like like I'm an attentive listener. Like whenever you come to me with problems, I'm always like your shoulder to cry on.
No, she is.
Okay. Yeah, what's on your mind today?
It's a bit of it's all the men in this room are disgusting. It's a bit of a difficult topic to speak about, but I really want to shed light on it. So recently I've been noticing on social media that there are Uber drivers out there that accept trips, and then in the end they end up raping women, young men. And I feel like it's not being spoken about enough, because I only see like these reposts or these stories on WhatsApp, but it's not something that's being, spoken about loudly. I don't know why. Maybe the people that are going through these things don't have, the platforms to like speak out. But I just, it breaks my heart, because we are not getting anywhere as a country. We're forever like fighting and shouting about the same things, every year. It's the same people doing the same things, doing the same crimes. We try, as citizens, to shed light on these situations. We try to go on marches, we try to do whatever we can. But in the end, it still feels like we're not being heard. So I just wanted to shed light on that, because I know if that happened to me or my younger sister or someone that's close to me, I would do whatever I can to, shed light on this issue. Also, it's not nice, already as women, well, as people in general, but mostly women, because, of the current state of the country. Already we're like scared to go into a stranger's car, because you don't know what might happen to you. You might get murdered, molested, raped, anything can happen. And then for now, these things to actually happen to you, it's insane. Now we don't know who to trust. We don't know what to do. It's just,
I would be lying and saying, or I have never seen people reposting on WhatsApp almost like every day. Please, guys, let's find someone. This Uber driver, don't be to a point where no so me now night image the number please chilo risk some days we are gonna even be in a car long number plate but because I see them a lot every day, I didn't even take notice to it, and I don't know, like. That's why I feel like sometimes the government energy somewhere whereby there are certain issues that have to be given a certain energy. Uber. Uber as a terminal so e-hailing didn't start. Like it goes to affect drivers, passengers, women, and everyone else. You get me? So sorry, criminal complaining. Little one of complain whereby taxi drivers the Uber driver the taxi driver, then taxi like. That whole
And what sucks is that the government usually says like things like, oh, we don't have the funds, the resources to take necessary actions. But we saw, on the 30th of June that,
I was about
fellow
to say.
Africans were, treated badly. Dude, that situation was sad. Because obviously most people, 9 times out of 10 come to South Africa, not for the fun of it, not to do crimes or anything, but to seek refuge. Like, this is the only place that they can go to, and now to be, like, not taken out, but, like, deported, like, so painfully. Exactly.
I saw a man who was taken out from a hotel in Jozi.
Yo, dog, I also saw that.
You're lying.
Hey, the lady Musadia took off on the spot. Like, I mean, yes, let's follow the rules, guys. Ne? Let's have all the proper papers. I feel like violence is the right answer to these things. If you're gonna say we want people to go back home, why is that certain people want treatment? Everyone must get the same treatment. But now certain people at certain areas are getting that treatment.
We shouldn't be violent, dog. At all, dog. That was so painful to watch. I think I also saw like a similar, but also like there were other incidents where some people were being dragged on the streets, like Baba Khutula. I also saw one video where they were putting like children on the streets to try and stop them from like hurting them, you know? And I was just like, yo. But another thing is that like on the other side of this whole thing and why it started and like Jacinta and Dabo ended up doing this whole thing is, for me, the fact that South Africa has to end up doing something like this. Even last time with GBV, we marched, right? We had to get on the streets in large groups so that we can be heard. There was a billboard. You understand what I'm saying? But then, even today, GBV is still a problem. You understand? Even though it was declared a national disaster, but with this crisis, also they had to go on the streets. People had to get hurt for the government to do something. You
but
understand?
now, in the case of GBV, you know, the whole marching situation, the only people that are getting hurt are the victims.
Yeah.
In my POV, not the government, not, you know, authorities. It's literally just the victims. So now, in that case, what do we do? Because I'm tired of feeling like I'm not getting heard, you know? And it's gotten to a point where, like, I don't want to have kids. I'm at the point where I don't want to have kids. If they're going to have to live in fear, live like this, I don't want to have kids.
So you know what's crazy? What's the... I nearly saw, but like, what's the purpose of having Minister of Transport if you're going to complain about e-hailing? What's the purpose of having Minister of, I don't know what GBV falls under, having a Minister of that type of thing if we are going to have problems like this? These problems, if you're doing your work, before we even realize there's a lot of people South Africa without my pep, you must know. Minister of whatever, tourism or I don't know, Minister must know. The fact that the government waits until the people takes a stand and Ramaphosa now will make a statement. Oh, what? It's not nice, bro. It's not nice
at all.
Like, there's a huge gap in the youth. The youth is lacking a lot of things, and we are the ones who are suffering. But the government must, you know how else your mom must know that you're going through a lot. Before you tell her, before you throw tantrums. My mom calls me and says, you know what? Now some phone hey, Aksabano posted his teachers. Wow, what's going on? Because she's my mom, have so purpose to take care of me, you know? And not to don't care about me. So that's what the government does. It waits for us to wake up and realize.
Yeah.
And I don't like, there's a lot of problems that are going through. Until we strike, until we say NS fast. There was a strike UJ because students were paying extra on their accommodation top-ups.
Yes.
The government was supposed to see that before the students realize. You understand? Because you are appointed to that. Because now, if we have a problem in this room right now, the camera the light guy came.
What do you think? Do you think the problem is the people, like, let's say Kanye not doing her job, or it's the system within the workplace where...
No.
Okay.
It's the people who are assigned to focus on those issues are not doing their job.
I think it's both, you know, because right now I would say, how do I say this? The system was built in place during apartheid times to like fail Black people. And that's majority of the people that are struggling today. But then when, you know, a Black person then comes into power, I don't know what happens because I've never been in that position.
Yeah.
Maybe they get offered a large sum of money. Hey, you can pay your kids' school fees, pay off these loans, these debts, and then, you know, you'll be let scot-free or whatever. Then they decide, okay, fine, I won't be there for my people, whatever. I'm going to take this money and go. I feel like it's both. You know, it's the system that failed us, but also the people that we elected and the people that we trusted to help us that also failed us.
Make a point.
But that's just me.
I get you. I kind of agree with you, but I feel like the system was already broken from the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's like the leaders also are not trying by all means to like try and mend the system. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yes, we know we are working with a broken ship, but like also show efforts that you're working to fix it. Because people are not supposed to strike because there's a lot of people. But Mona, the people who are leading these things are so appointed. But they are tired, to be fair.
I have a weird question for you guys.
Yeah.
What is a country where, obviously there are the stats are there, I just don't know. What is a country where you feel like they're well developed, the government is good, you know?
I think, sorry to cut you off.
No. You think?
A country that I think is well developed.
Well
Switzerland.
developed. Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What is Switzerland doing differently?
Well, for starters, I think, I don't know, I read this like a while ago, like on a school tour. I think they get like free healthcare. Yeah. I don't think we get. I mean, we do get free healthcare in some, provinces, some counties, but it's not, what's the word?
Proper free healthcare.
Adequate enough. Is the word adequate? Like it's not,
Proper
I don't
free
know.
healthcare.
It's just like, okay, here's healthcare, here you go. Just for the sake of saying, we have
Zile.
healthcare. Yeah, there you go. That's it. I think Dubai also. Dubai isn't a country. No, it's not. What's
It's
Dubai?
It's
Is it not the the
UAE.
UAE? The UAE, yes. The UAE is also like properly developed. What I like about them is like their sense of trust. You can go there, leave your laptop, leave your phone, you come back, it's still there.
Yeah.
But here, you go, you come back,
Okay,
it's not there.
card.
Literally.
Even Qatar, right?
Yeah.
I asked that because I want to know what the problem is South Africa ke eng, you understand? Because obviously for those countries to get where they are right now is the system, the people at the top, the government, and how everything rolls out at the bottom, right? So with South Africa, do you guys think in the next 10 years is it gonna get worse? Do you guys think that there's gonna be any change?
Let me tell you something. Ne? So if I suffer from corruption, because people who are gonna be in leadership, I assume ba suffer from corruption as
Right
you speak
now.
right now. So do you think if you had suffered from, most of the time, if you suffer from corruption, only Mandela can twist deal. But do you think if you suffer from corruption, when you have the power, you're gonna be like, no, peace.
Because I feel like that's what power does to, like in most instances, we see people that really fight for the struggle, that want, freedom for our land. But then when they get to like inside the union buildings, their views change.
Also, no. Speaking about the views change, because we always, also the youth, like, rato complain too much, but you find no register or to vote as a register.
I get why, right? We complain, but then we don't register to vote because of, my words are failing me today. Lack of.
Last week,
Yo, do you know what's bad? We don't vote because we don't feel motivated enough, right? Like every year, I feel like we as the youth, yes, we fight for certain things, we scream and shout, and obviously when you are loud and when you scream and you shout, you expect a response, you expect change, you expect something. But we've tried all that we can, we've depleted our resources, we've depleted our energy, that now I feel like our generation or our peers are just like, sensing. Like, what must we do? Because what can we do?
I get that perspective, but I think whatever that we're facing right now is not bigger than what the youth of 1976 faced, right? Is it 1976?
76.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think corruption, GBV, and everything else that this country is facing, we can stand to fight these things. That's what I believe.
I don't know. This might be problematic.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Like, hear me out. You see the point? Let's go to Wish right now. Because I was also so invested in politics so much that, yo, dude, I thought I would make a change one day. You understand?
But you can still make a change.
My brother.
You're still young.
Hold on. Also, you now, hold on.
No, must born. I see you. Yeah? How are you, Nanamun? MSS.
MSS King.
Mozanzi success. Socially. It's you.
No. Until I actually understood like deeper
dynamics,
the dynamics of politics and the government and the system and the people at the top. And I'm like, Maramuse is a cycle. Yeah, it's a cycle. Even the one that's gonna get it that we think is gonna do better is probably just gonna also,
I want to go
conform.
back to what you said when you were like, our youth didn't struggle as much as the youth of 76 did. I don't know, man. I feel like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The word struggle is subjective. Your struggle is not the same as my struggle. My struggle is not the same as your struggle.
For sure.
This is just my own opinion. What you think is a struggle, I might see as light work. What I see as a struggle, you might see as a light work. But then I read a tweet the other day that said, it's actually not funny.
No, that's
we as the youth,
motivator.
we as the youth, like we don't recognize public holidays like 16 June, Mandela Day, so on and so forth. Somebody on Twitter asked the other day, when is Mandela Day? And I'm not going to come here and say, oh my gosh, it's on this day, 18 July.
18 July.
18 July.
But like, we don't, like, what are we going to do on Mandela Day? Because I know when I was still in primary school, we would, high school, primary.
Okay, sorry.
For like, what was it?
Primary, yes.
67 minutes of Mandela Day, we'd go out there, donate, give back to, the community, so on and so forth. But these days, I don't see it in us, as our peers or our babies and
our social economy.
Generation before, because I feel like I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Hold that thought.
You've been losing them.
Exactly. That's why I wanna hold on to it as much as I can.
Hold on to
it. You see, now I lost it. I lost it. I feel like, what was I saying? Something. Oh, yes. We can't say yes. It depends on you as a person to like go out there and say, I still believe in the 18th of July, so on and so forth. But I feel like as a whole, like us as a youth, we just don't see, these, bless you, these public days or days of significant history. Historical significance.
No. Yanda,
I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Wait. And maybe we can say, oh no, it's because, the things that the youth in 76 went through aren't the same things that we went through. Like, we can't relate to their struggles. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we've just given up so soon as the
new generation.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Masa asanya kuma president.
Me, brah.
Like
MSS.
Kapela so. You already gave up. But let me tell you.
But we can't say we never tried.
Guys, it's hard to relate to something that you didn't experience.
Okay, true.
If you ask our parents about Mandela, the day, the atmosphere that was, how it was when Mandela was coming out of prison, how everything was going, they relate. That's why when they say they relate to youth 60, yes, it's a historical day, but like we are out of touch, and also sometimes I feel like we are not educated enough with those things.
Okay.
Yes, we are educated, but not enough.
Okay, that's why I'm gonna come in, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming all of us here used to wear uniform against 16th June, right?
I've never done that.
You
unfortunately, no.
You wear uniform?
No.
You never wore uniform on 16th June?
Unfortunately, no. I've seen a lot of like my mom's peers, the kids,
even go Spa,
yes,
ShopRite,
the people that were born in like the 80s or 70s years. For some odd reason, I've never done that.
How? Okay, that kills my point.
Reality.
I don't think. Yes, maybe out of touch with reality, but I also don't relate. Yes, I know the history, but I don't relate. And because I don't relate, yes, I know the significance, but I don't feel the significance.
Oh.
Yeah, today I'm on to something.
You get to fear.
Fear is a useless emotion.
No, let me tell you, Mas. Fear is a
useless emotion.
Yanda Woods.
2026. No, I hear you on that one. Yo. But at the same time, I was gonna say that it's the people that experience like our parents, it's their duty to like teach us about this thing. Understand? Like
duty
thoroughly.
Is a big word.
Okay, fair.
It is,
fair.
but that's the right way.
Fair.
Actually, it's a big word, but I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we cannot be blamed today if they don't teach us about it. You understand? We cannot really be blamed because then we don't know about it. You understand? If you come to me and you teach me something like this and this and this and this and this is the history. This, you need to know this. This is what happened, and like instill it in me. That's why back then we still used to wear uniform and we understood, the significance of the day, and we wore the uniform. But like overall, what I'm trying to say is that lava by experience is the people that are supposed to teach us about it. We're not gonna feel it, like you said. We're not gonna feel as deeply about it, like how they were there to experience it. You know what I'm saying? What am I saying?
Train of thought.
No. You are making sense.
You know what I'm saying?
We are not gonna feel it as they felt it.
Yes, and we're not gonna maybe celebrate it the same way as they used to or they are doing right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but one thing I can tell you guys is that like I just feel like the government is a scam, honestly. But so who's scam proof? Are scam proof?
No one is scam proof.
At least with Capitec, you can protect our money because the government is already scamming us. So if you wanna know, you think you're scam proof? No. Scammers have their game. Protect your cash with this 4 money safety tips. Number 1, never pay upfront on an online marketplace for items you haven't seen in person. Selling, don't hand over goods until the money reflects. Don't be fooled by them screenshots. Number 2, check before you tap. Fake messages, lookalike sites, these copycats are too slick. And with AI in their hands, you know the drill. Only tap links from brands you trust and download apps from official app stores. Number 3, deals that are too good to be true. Pressure to pay. Agency is very sus. Pause before you pay. Number 4, invest in caution. Opportunities that promise quick guarantee high returns without any risk. Not in this life. Anyone offering this probably running a scam. For more tips, plug into Money Up chat on WhatsApp. Plus, stand a chance to win data after completing a mini survey.
Yes, sir.
Yes, key.
I get what you're saying. Going back to parents and have to educate their children on what happened. But what if your parents is young? Because in my case, my mom was born in 84, so Mandela came out like 10 years after she was born, right? And so I was taught history by a white man. I feel like that's what, like, it takes the juice out of the history, because they're going to say, okay, now read page 82. This is what happened on June the 16th, 1976. You read, but you're not really understanding. You're not really feeling the emotions. And I feel like as a Black person, it's very important for our parents and our grandparents to really teach us about what happened back then, not to pass on traumas, but to really educate us so that we don't forget the true importance on what happened these days. Yes.
What do we?
So Mandela came out in 1990 what? 1990. Yanda.
What happened in 1994? That's when everyone was allowed to vote.
Liberty.
The first voting.
So my mom was only 6 when Mandela came out, so I can't now be like, hey, what was it like? I mean, really a 6-year-old.
But are we willing to learn?
I think that's also subjective.
Because the museum do honor. Have you ever went to? There's a museum in Newtown, history, whereby they tell you about how people. And there's a place in Bram working. What hills? Lurking. Constitution Hill, whereby it was a prison. If I ask you, the two of you guys, have you been there?
I've been.
Guy event.
I've never been to Constitutional Hill during an event. Yes. I went because of a school trip. Yes, sir. I want to try. You can naturally go and say, you know what, I want to indulge and know. That's what I'm saying. It's subjective. You yourself have to be willing to go.
Yes. But
I feel like as the youth of, the current youth, we're dealing with a lot of depression, anxiety.
Speaking about the youth, I live on the
Mfano mufe.
President Yalina.
Vinto.
Hey.
Maravinto.
Mavinicius.
Mavinicius
Yolata. I feel like as we speak about this situation, I think we should also account on the fact that GBV did happen.
Yes.
And we shouldn't take that away from the situation.
Yep.
Apparently, because people were in a space, but apparently they spoke.
I was on the space on the ground.
Ya khone hore ska ba ka ra sona mara like go ya khone apparently GBV happened both sides. Isn't it?
For context
Oh,
sake,
really?
because Nonhle ke more spacing ke rang ke tšea di-notes.
Bona mas go market.
O tla fetiwa ke dilo wena. So should I speak on like their dating timeline, how it happened?
E bona,
Yeah.
spill the beans.
Vare.
Yo.
And this comes from, the horse's mouth. And this comes from the horse's mouth. Yolata was on the space, and she told us how they met, so on and so forth. So Yolata says, let me go to my notes.
What do want to at the end?
Timeline.
The tea that is about to be made here.
It's gonna be
Wait,
hot.
I lost my notes.
Yeah.
Okay, but from my from my memory, they met last year November, right? Then she didn't like him, but he really liked her. They met through Finsta, they were following each other on Finsta, if you know. Then he would hit her up, she was not interested, fine. Then they met face to face at a club, and then she was like, this guy isn't much of a bad person, let me give him a chance. Sharpu, then they date, whatever. I think in December, I may be wrong, he cheated, right? Then she took him back because, in her words, they decided to get straight into a relationship, no talking stage. And in her words, they didn't want to waste each other's time. Fair. Now, Vinny goes to Ghana in December. She said that he was paid 70K but got robbed of that money, so he was only paid 20K. Shabu, Vinny comes back in January. Somehow Vinny loses his phone. Allegedly. And now we're not trying to make tea of the situation.
Allegedly.
We're trying to
explain this to you. Allegedly.
Okay, we're not trying to make tea out of the situation because it really is a deep situation. GBV is involved.
Yeah.
Wherein Vinny went to a club, ordered a copious amount of alcohol, couldn't pay the bill, so he gave them his phone as a form of payment.
Sure.
After that, Paris, Vinny homeless. Now, okay, homeless is a bit harsh, and then now the girlfriend took him in because she's a loving girlfriend. That's her man down. If your man is down, what are you gonna do? You love the person.
Would you guys do that?
I would. Knowing me, if I love the person, I'm a fool. Answer the question.
Masa would never. I'm
joking. If I love him, I would.
Exactly. When you love, I can't even judge her. I saw people judging her. But when you really love someone, like you're willing to help them out.
For sure.
Fine. Baby boy moves in January. Fine. Balcony Mix was in April, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Fine. Now everybody's at Balcony Mix. Baby girl does her makeup, whatever. Then she gets there after Vinny. Now I figure Vinny is flirting with other girls. Now she says, "Lo putang cheating."
Over something.
Yeah, over something.
That time Faithing gets ditshwarelo.
Me, brah. Please don't sue me ever again. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll never say it again. I didn't mean it. Forgive me, Faith. Not get busy, Faith, please. I know you're a mom of one. I didn't mean to say it. And honestly, I really didn't mean to say it. What I said was out of line. Sharp. Balcony Mix. After that, oh yes, baby girl isn't talking to Vinny because why would she? You were cheating on me right in front of me. Why would I speak to you after everything I did for you? Despite that, I love you and you're still gonna cheat on me. Sharp. They get home, but that was the first time Vinny ever laid his hands on her. Fine, now somebody joins the space and they're like, no man, dude, but we saw videos of you beating another girl. What happened? I don't know. We were at Oprah. Vinny was flirting in front of me with another girl, right? So what happened was she saw my boyfriend is flirting with another girl. What does she do? She beats the girl up in whatever Oprah is, a lounge or whatever. There's a video of her online of her literally, fine. Allegedly, she also hit Vinny that night, in her words. So then, but she did take accountability. She was like, you know what? I have laid my hands on him, so on and so forth. She took accountability. And then after that, after that whole Oprah situation and maybe it's a balcony mix situation. Then she does say that Vinny would lay her hands on her for like the stupidest of things, you know, her gaining weight, him being angry, just stupid things, and then he would take her out for dinner just to say sorry, so on and so forth. And then kwabanjalo, and then I think last week, Saturday, he laid his hands on her again at some party. And then that's when she decided, you know what, I can't do this anymore. Regardless of the fact that, you know, whatever happened in the past happened, she is still a victim. We still have to, you know, take into account she did get beaten up copious amount of times.
To start with.
At all.
Like, dude,
it was bad. Also, she said that, I don't know what they were fighting over, why Vinny was angry. She said this on the space. There was a time where they were arguing over something, I think. And then Vinny like grabbed her, then pushed her head to the ground and literally like started bashing her head. And dude. So now obviously people know Vinny as like a very small gent, right? So now people are ridiculing the situation. Oh, how could you let such a small guy beat you up? How could you let such a skinny guy beat you up? And she explained to Guti, like, a man is a man, regardless of how small he is. Vinny is strong. That's what she says in her words. So he is very strong. He was able to pick her up, throw her to the ground, things like that. That's what she says. So I don't think we should, you know, ask questions. Ridiculous and ask questions like, oh, but Vinny's so small. How could you let that happen? Abuse is abuse. Unfortunately, she is a victim, and I really do hope that she gets all the justice that she deserves.
I know. I'm like Duchi, Master, visually Tavache. Our Kiduchi, Lemajita, Revolela, Ishgas, Yanda, there are times whereby, so if Yanda calls you during the day, she probably doesn't want anything hectic. If she calls you around 8 and above, just know there's a catch here. It's wiki. Yanda. And also, I always check the date. We are not shooting tomorrow. And I'm getting tagged. At that time, his comments were on like 90 something or 100 and something.
Yeah.
Now they're on 3,000 or 2,000.
Yeah.
When Yanda called me, so.
Dude, it was still like it was a small flame, bro.
Dude. After my 30 minutes, I get TikTok again, this spacey. Tavila iludi. Mavintos wana. Telling my yana man.
Eish, dog. Eish.
We don't condone GBV here at all.
Yo.
You know.
I remember the other day we were chilling with my friends. It was like the 5 of us. So this other guy, he wants to smoke, ne? And he goes to this other boy, he's going to like a complex. Complex. Because now we don't smoke. I thought that guy, hey, I don't have the lighter now. It's not he doesn't smoke. So I don't know. You don't know him, that one.
Not me laughing. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but yeah.
So no, listen. So I want to give you a context. So it's the 5 of us chilling, and this one guy wants to smoke. We don't smoke. He's asking a random guy who's passing. He goes to that guy, says, to fries a light. You know what that guy said? It's like, I don't have a lighter, but I'm going to go to my apartment now and I'll fetch it. I'll give it to you. So when he comes back, he's like, oh, that guy said he doesn't have it, but he's going to go to the apartment and fetch it. I'm like, no ways. Even if I was going to the apartment and I come back and I have it, I was not going to give you a like, I realize that a lot of people have problems and they try by all means to take them out. You get me? You find out Vinny, how do you beat someone
Also, but on the space, so one of Vinny's friends joined the space, right? Okay, this boy also, he's so weird. Okay, Sharp, I don't condone GBV, but already huge red flag. He's like, no, I don't condone GBV.
Oh, but you're justifying it.
Because I think after Yolata and Vinny broke up, Vinny went to stay with this one friend of his, the one that joined the space. Okay, Sharp, you being Yolata went to this guy, the white friend's place, right? And apparently she got there and started beating Vinny up, right? So then now this guy, I don't know, I feel like that whole friendship circle is just a mess, because now why can't they all take accountability and be like, you know what, our boy is what he is? Because I don't like GBV apologists, right? Because he was like, yeah, no, I don't condone GBV, but also you came to my place, started beating him up, so on and so forth, and on top of that, this and this and this. Like, the matter at hand is the fact that he would beat her at least once a week.
I get that. But you know what one thing I am realizing out of the reason I made that story you said you don't understand, is the fact that a lot of people are going through a lot. So you want like an open space to take out your problems. Unfortunately, maybe you want to because I know if you genuinely sit down with Vidi and say, what are you going through? If I know her gaining weight is not a problem to him, her going somewhere, her going to Greece is not a problem.
No, that's like the phrase hurt people. That's just an excuse.
I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm saying sharp. I can forgive you find he's still gonna be the same person. Only deep. Only trauma
but just because you've been hurt doesn't mean you can go around hurting people.
No, it does. No, it doesn't. All I'm trying to say is that my chat is like, it's not a right thing to beat women ever.
No matter what.
There's
no reason or excuse that's ever going to be.
How do you beat someone because you gain weight? It's not like
that's foul.
You don't even go to gym.
That's foul.
I know that
beating someone is never been
but
right.
like you get my point. I'm saying I don't think ukara monano mushapo muthulo. And I lokela mongwanong wa batho le hore o mothushitse. Because let me tell you, when people are going through a lot, they always try to take it out to people that care about them most of the time. And they take, when feeling nice, they take it to people that don't really care about them. Do you understand? People who they really care about, but
that's advantage? Not nice, bro. And despite the fact that he physically abused her, he'd say things like, very mean things like, oh, go kill yourself. Oh, there was this one time where she said this on the space. Vinny's friend's mom passed away, and then Vinny asked Yolata to request an Uber for her. And I don't know what happened, but then for him. Then he got pissed off, I don't know, by something, right? Something small. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. And then Vinny goes, oh, I wish it was your mom that died. Dude, that's foul, bro. So now we can't just say, oh no, you're going through stuff, so we need to excuse you.
No, I'm not excusing him. I'm not excusing him. I'm just telling you guys that, like, bona, mutu, unale matatai, matatai, uchi matatai, alokela mongwaning wa batho. But how do you tell someone they cared for you, they made you stay in their room, in their apartment, and you tell them, when I get there, you'll know me better. Who are you, bruh?
Also, like,
you know me better.
Why are you beating someone up in the home that they took you in? Wait, does that make sense? Like, I'm gonna take you in and then you're gonna beat me up. On top of that, when you didn't have a phone, I gave you my laptop so that you could communicate, get gigs, whatever, like make a plan. Then, dude, that's foul, bro. You don't do that.
My chat is simple. Like, it's like, I want to what you know what you do sorry what you more taba damanki like what you more moto what you show what you can't just beat someone, bruh.
Fair.
You know how much strength it takes for you to
make
it like make you like a regular thing that every day give you a time to.
So now who's in jail, who's not in jail?
So Yolata, I wasn't on that space for now. So Yolata said that she took out, she went to go file a case against Vinny. I don't know what's happening now. On the internet, on Twitter, Bari, he is staying with his friend, the one that was being a rape apologist. So until they find him or whatever, I don't know what's going to happen. But for now, she did, go out there and open a case.
I just want to say...
I think I saw something along those lines.
But like he hit himself.
Yeah.
I think this has to go to a lesson to all the people out there. Or mutato atomo obialo like moen. We said to because I can't know tolerate uto dia like I don't know poso. I don't mistake was silo. I would take a mistake about ban.
That one is impossible, Vele.
Can you take a mistake?
Konagal. Mara, mina I can't even say this online because mina keke wangibetha wacabanga ukuthi uzokuphunyuka and then nothing's gonna happen to you, my brother. I'm just gonna leave it there. Like I don't know what the actual people that the women that go through GBV, actually think, what goes on in their mind and in that moment, because obviously they're helpless. I don't know what goes on, but yeah, no, it's never good. It's never like a good thing to hear about another lady being or anyone, being mistreated like that and being violated.
Mas, are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
Triggered. Yeah, I'm fine though.
Are you triggered by the okay?
Yeah, but
yeah.
I say the proper, what do you call those things? The proper protocol.
Protocol.
We can work
English,
with
yeah,
The proper protocol needs to be, all protocols observed. The proper protocols need to be observed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I feel like, I don't know. I can't hit Zile, run away and expect to get away with it. And that's exactly what Vinny was saying. Because when he texted her, he was like, dude, no one is going to believe you. I have political connections. I have all these connections. If you dare come out. Okay, I'm not quoting him.
Verbatim.
How do I not even remember the word verbatim? Yes, I'm not quoting him verbatim. I'm not quoting him verbatim, but he said something along those lines. If you dare come out, my connections will come out and, they're going to deal with you. So, train of thought. What was I saying?
Protocol.
Oh, yes. So don't just think, and this goes out to, all public figures out there, don't just think because you're famous or you're well-known or well-liked that you can get away with the most heinous of crimes, He did the crime, so now he must pay the time.
Yes.
But also,
also, I wanted to ask a question, right? But I'm asking us as public figures. Let's say you touch wood, hypothetically speaking. Let's say you were touch. Hey, what's I getting?
the account to renter society do so.
Don't see that. Okay, let's say you're in this situation. How do you come out of the situation as a public figure?
Solution something then
Okay, fair.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but now I really want to know.
Okay. Let's say, what's the right way to go about with this?
From which perspective? From the victim perspective or from the
public figure's perspective? Because now they've been
take accountability.
What do you call it? Drug allegations against you. Now
Wait, what?
Oh, Mafito also said he was on.
No allegations.
Exactly. Can't win an only guy.
Also you now, my brother. There were allegations.
Now that's why you know what's my chat, ne? That's why and I when I was alone. So I sat down with myself. I'm like, number one, sorry, exactly. So my chat is like, why in my head, I'm like, why would I why would I shit in a pond that I'm drinking water from?
Ish.
You get me? And number two, which a guy why you a control freak, man? Control your life, bruh.
I feel like, and this is from a mental health point of view, when you're in a space where you feel like you can't control what's happening in your life, you want to feel like you can control what's happening in other people's lives.
So now me and you
but
are
I'm definitely not justifying what he did. It is absolutely disgusting.
We are not. And you know what's crazy? Speaking about mental health, so, this is the most, I think, embarrassing, and I was like, you know what, I won't text them, I won't say anything. So I was supposed to go to YFM on Monday for mental health around 7 on it's a round table, but I couldn't go there because on Friday I called you on Friday and Saturday, ne? And yeah, because on Friday I was going through, my emotions were like too much. And I didn't go to the interview mainly because of mental health.
Damn, Zile.
You get me? Because I was going through a lot. I just realized, okay, I can't take a gwinch. And there's a lot of work that I need to do. There's a lot of people that I want to... I have been trying to, I worked so much and to build a thing for myself. And things were starting to look nice. And I was seeing a light, but everything was like shabarar.
And it sucks because you were already at, the bottom, and then you start.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, it's fine.
hope.
So now I'm like, okay, I was getting hope, and that thing fucked me so up so bad. And I was like,
Group hug.
Group hug. You
have to come because you are feeling emotional too.
I was.
You see, my ashwagandha is strong as fuck.
Lena. Somehow group hug. Somehow. But yeah, I realized, because I remember they are like, man, are you fine? And I was just saying, no, I'm fine. But I knew deep down, or I was not fine. So the good thing about me, when I'm not fine, I know. So I just know, and most of the time, I want to isolate myself and deal with my own
That's
emotions.
a bad thing, isolating yourself, but it's better than going out and beating people.
Yeah. That's my church. Brae, and reach matata wa transfer ka Bluetooth wa isha ko ngwana ngabantu. Like, deal with your own problems. Realize that you have a problem. The first solution to solving a problem is that you know that you have a problem. You get me?
2026.
What's it? Fear is what?
A useless emotion.
Fear is a useless emotion. Don't fear to face your emotions. So one thing I realized is that I was going through a lot, and I'm like, you know what? I'm down so bad right now. And on Monday when I woke up around 9, and I realized, holy shit, actually I'm hurt. And you know what? I'm hurt, and I'm realizing a lot of things are wrong. In this life, I'm alone.
Ish.
And that's the truth.
Self-aware.
I'm alone, and if Nagatola, I'm gonna be around, no one is gonna save me. I'm gonna save myself. And bad things happen to anyone. And when they happen to me, maybe sometimes certain problems, God give them to you because He knows, or you can help them. So I took it like that, and I was like, life goes on. Just make sure that you support me wherever I'm at. Let's go.
Yeah.
Also, I think people that should also take accountability are South Africans, because we always say when a known figure or whatever does something wrong, we're going to cancel them. The only successful cancellation that I know of is Nonhle Thema.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
Thank you. Exactly my point. So,
yeah.
So other than that, we always say, no, let's cancel Mang. Next thing you see, oh my gosh, that person has a gig next week. I just feel like we should stop tolerating nonsense. If someone does something wrong, regardless of who they are, how much money they have, so on and so forth, that person needs to face the music.
Yeah.
Toelang betha banyana like toelang betha banyana. At least betha letso mara toelang betha banyana.
Betha le bota mon. There's a wall for you to do that.
Like toelang betha yo.
Yeah. But also, I just want to highlight that also the people around you, the friends, also play a big role.
Also, because why are they rape apologists, bro? Because why are you hopping on Baba Babies and us? Yo, I know we've been sorry. Why are you hopping on a social media? Why are you going on a social media platform and now saying, yeah, no, we know what he did was wrong, but what?
Awuna bad. Unale matata, ubetha bana batho, tola betha bana batho.
And Elena is support and do emotions are high.
I see bana ba batho ba bethiwi ba.
I don't know. I don't know if this is even the right thing to say, but I never saw this coming.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. Let me ask a very important question to you, Yanda. So in this thing happening, don't you feel like
people have reached out and asked that I can say Vinny has never laid a hand on me. He's never been physically abusive. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, people did, reach out to me to, speak out because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Why dab?
I don't want in the chat.
I'm
I'm grand. I just dude, it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm a person that believes the victim first, always. You know, whatever happens, whoever it is, you say that until it's someone you know. And obviously, still in this situation, I believe the victim first because I know the kind of country I stay in. I know the kind of men that, you know, we live with in this country. But like, no, there is no but, you know. It's just you think you know something or you know what you're talking about until it happens to you.
Yeah.
Yes, I 100% believe in the victim. I stand with the victim in every single case, in every single situation. It's just until you know you're actually in that situation and you're like, dude, but I literally grew up with this person.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I've
close
seen,
to home.
dude, but you know what?
It got next door.
Yeah.
It got next door, literally. But you know what? Justice for the victim always. It doesn't matter who I'm close to, who I'm not close to. Justice for the victim always.
All the time. Zile, anything you want to say in closing?
Oh, what? Because you used to look up to this person when I was ring.
True.
Look up is crazy.
That's what he said.
No. It's not crazy. She's actually right. Like, I wouldn't. If we go to my IG, I used to. Yeah. But like, it's like life is. You can never meet your heroes. You know?
No, you're right. Hey.
And well, sometimes you can be attracted to talent, not the personality. You know? Does that make sense?
It does.
I'm
Yanda's eating Skopas, dog.
I have like a Skopas now.
This has to be an economic indicator. Delays that
No, it's not because
and I get chicken now.
my driver. This isn't an economic.
Who bought this Skopas?
Oh yeah, it was with your money.
Yeah.
It's not an economic indicator because technically, and I'm going to defend myself here, I did not grow up on these. I'm only having these now.
Really?
Yes.
Economic indicator.
No, it's not because of the economy, it's because I want to.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Come on.
Wow.
So, well, do that timer, yeah. I don't know if it's gonna affect the sound. It won't.
Awa, munwana. Munwana, one ring.
Okay, guys.
Hey.
Ay.
Khala really moki. We're not gonna okay, guys.
Zile, tapelo ronya ko tla mo spreading.
Robert, I think it's a great fit. My little sister is obsessed with his YouTube channel.
Really?
Yeah. Chibara Yanda man.
Dude, it's just cold. Like, calm down.
Pesa konyana man. Ash. Monal was free ka.
Buing. Bulela.
Guys, you must.
Bye. April.
Vete boy.
3, 2, 1, action.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer na ka subscribe umubi dog that's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment unama commitment issues subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe ngawo